Hi everyone, welcome to Principally Speaking. My name is Rob Zambrano, principal at Centennial School, and it's course selection time is upon us. Very, very important time for us here at Centennial and in the public system as kids really have to plan their future. I'd like to spend today talking a little bit about the choices that kids make, because ultimately the choice is theirs to make, and the choice is yours as parents to support them. First off, I'd like to thank Mr. Ross Davidson, who's a former colleague of mine, for the title of Principally Speaking. He used to use that in his newsletters as he spoke to his parent community, and he's given me permission to use it, steal it in fact, and make this part of a video montage that hopefully will have some successful connections with the parents in our community in the next little while. The importance of course selection is absolutely crucial in the organization of the school. Not only are we planning for kids' future, but the way we organize our classes is really dependent upon student choice. If, for example, a student were to choose dance and many other students would choose that dance, we would offer 18 blocks of dance. I'm not quite sure who would teach that, but essentially that's the way it goes. Our timetable is driven by student choice. So not only is it important for the kids' future and future endeavors, but also in the way we organize our school. In the next little while, we will start to hear of the financial constraints placed upon the system. And so the choice now drives the timetable, and very little flexibility is available once the timetable is set. So that importance in course selection is absolutely vital. I'd like to offer some tips to you and your students as they move forward here with regards to course selection. The first is the question of balance. Balance is extremely important to create a well-rounded, educated citizen and keep the options open for those kids as they move into the future. It is also important for a kid to have a lot of balance in order for them to manage stress. I remember in my grade 12 year, which was a long time ago I might add, I took French 12, which was easy for me, and I also took PE 12 along with a high science load that got me into university. The French 12 was very useful for me as I moved on in my teaching career, and the PE 12 helped to alleviate some of the stress that I encountered in the first year of provincial exams, as it were. So that balance piece is absolutely critical for success. Diversity is also an asset when kids are applying for scholarships. Many bursaries and scholarships are based on the diversity and leadership opportunities that kids are able to take in school, and so it is absolutely critical that that is a thing you keep in mind moving forward. The other important item that we need to consider is choosing the right courses. Choosing the right courses for entry into an educational institution or a faculty within an educational institution. It's almost impossible for us to keep up to date with the changes at the universities and at the colleges for entry requirements. All that information is available online. Our career resource facilitator at the school is able to research and help, and of course our counselors are extremely knowledgeable in the most recent changes that are required for entry into post-secondary institutions. 70% of the students in Coquitlam will be registered in a post-secondary institution in education within 2 years from graduation. So the future is really important with regards to their education. And finally, the last bit of advice I need to offer is to allow kids to follow their own passion. Oftentimes I ask, whose dream are they chasing? Are they chasing your dream, or are they chasing their dream? And it's important that they take ownership, they take responsibility, and that they are invested in their future. Oftentimes I will see families almost come to meltdown when the parents' dreams aren't fulfilled and the student wants to do something else. And sometimes they're unsuccessful because they're not taking that ownership and they're not taking that responsibility. If indeed they do make some mistakes, there are many options after high school, at night school, at post-secondary to allow kids to get back on track and find what it is they're passionate about. So not to worry if things don't go well, but if we can plan in advance, I think we'll be all better off as a result of it. Thank you for joining us on Principally Speaking, the first of episodes to come, I hope, and I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at the school, and we'll see you next time.